Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Today we are starting up in the sky, making use of the slow falling potion to sort of fly around and have a look at our base from the air. And geez, we're falling really slowly. In between the last episode and this one, I did a few things off camera, a few really small things actually. One, I got 2 turtles there now, and I also got 2 turtle eggs, so we can actually start our turtle population, which is great because that's something that I've wanted to do with this base, because I think it'd be great to have somewhere for the turtles, you know, hashtag save the turtles. Jeez, you really fall slow here. Another thing that I did in between was color code all of the shulker boxes. So now if we come down here, I might just fly straight down. Yeah, if we come down here, so I think it's basically impossible for you to take fall damage with this, which is cool. Yeah, if you see here, we have a lime shulker box there, and all of the sugarcane ones are going to be lime shulker boxes. So that's how we know which ones are sugarcane. Then if I come on over here, yeah, I think it's really easy to fly with this on, so that's good. This should totally be a beacon effect, which will be very good, especially on a server. You can fly way easier. I also, yeah, color coded all of the pumpkin and melon shulkers to be orange ones. So you can see in here we've got a lot of melon and pumpkin shulker boxes. So the main reason for that is when we're trading, we want to be able to tell which shulker boxes we're using and which ones have what in them. Because yeah, we're starting to get a bit confusing now that I have melons, pumpkins, potatoes and carrots. So yeah, that's good. I also color coded all of the potato and carrot ones to be yellow. So yeah, it should be really easy to trade now. We also did a bunch more trading, so we have got a lot of emerald blocks. But I am going to be doing a few small projects in this episode, mostly because I'm going to be starting on a huge project in the next episode that will take me quite a while. So I'm just going to kind of be chilling out. But yeah, we're going to head over to spawn right now so we can finally start work on that haunted house. Okay guys, so I think we found a good spot to build this Halloween house, this Halloween haunted house. So I haven't actually explained what's going to be inside the haunted house. I'm actually going to be having a sort of challenge for the other people on the server. It's basically going to be a book where you add a line to the story. So basically periodically you should come back like once a week or something, pick up the book, add a line, and then put it back into like a chest or something. And then the idea is that on November 1st we can come back here and look at the book and read the funny story and then publish it and leave it in there so that anyone can come back and read it whenever they like. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty funny. I used to do this with some friends, and it was really funny as well. We had some really funny stories. So yeah, I think this could be quite a good idea, or quite a good game for people to play. Okay guys, so I think I have the foundations laid out for the haunted house. So basically this is going to be the main layer here, and then we'll actually have another layer on top that like comes out by a block. So yeah, I went ahead and like removed this whole section of land over here. So after we finish building it, we will have to do some terraforming and maybe make a sort of retaining wall here. But yeah, that'll be good for like a path, because I think this is actually going to be quite a big project in order to make it like look nice and really fit in. So yeah, it'd be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm just gonna start building this house and I'll be back. Alright guys, so we've done a bit more now, and yeah, so I think this is looking pretty good. I've done all of the sort of exterior for the downstairs, except what I need is a lot more of this block, the black concrete, because I'm not going to have any windows. I'm just going to have these sort of openings which will have black concrete behind them. So I think that could look pretty cool, because it'll look like yeah, that it's just really dark inside. Either it'll look really good or it'll look really bad, but yeah, hopefully it'll look good. So we finished that bottom layer now, just need to get some black concrete. Unfortunately there's no squids at all. It seems to be the typical thing, whenever you need ink you can't get it. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. They haven't been spawning for ages, so yeah, I really have no idea where to get ink from now. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the second level now, and second level is actually where we're going to have the books. So I'm going to put something that looks a little bit nice up there, and I'm also going to have actual windows rather than just the black. Okay guys, so I've now finished the exterior, and yeah, I think it's coming together pretty good. I'm liking how it's going. So basically I'm going to put glass behind these, so the windows will be sort of set in a bit, which yeah, I think it looked pretty good. Still haven't gotten any squids, which is really annoying. So we might just have to use grey concrete. However, I won't quite get the effect that I want where it's like really ominous, but yeah, it should be alright. So now all that's left to do is build the roof and then put the glass in, and we'll be finished with the actual house, and then I can go ahead and make the thing inside it. Alright guys, so we went ahead and added the roof. It looks alright. I mean, it's a lot of dark oak, but yeah, I think the shape is pretty cool and works pretty well. We got a lot of phantoms here, that's why I have hitboxes on, because they are extremely hard to hit with a sword if you don't have hitboxes on. Basically just because the hitbox is tiny and they fly so fast. Yeah, this is coming along really well. I think I am going to pop off for the night and leave this here. So yeah, in the next sort of little while we'll do the interior, because that still needs a lot of work. Basically there is no interior. Still haven't gotten any squids, so I'm a bit frustrated about that, because I would like to try this effect and see if it's going to work at least with the black concrete, but I can't really because got no squids. So yeah, I'm gonna cut to the next morning and I'll see you guys in a bit. We are back at base now. I actually went AFK overnight last night to get some drops, and yeah, we got a lot of melon and pumpkin. Let me show you how much we got. Yeah, so we've gotten that much so far, and still got a few shulker boxes left to fill up. So yeah, it's gone really well, and we can definitely use that to trade with. We also filled up most of our carrot and potato farm, and got a few shulker boxes from sugarcane, and also some iron. So yeah, going really well. It's really good that we can AFK and get quite a few drops now. So yeah, that's really awesome. I think what I want to do right now is work on a few little projects. So you can see here that I've started mapping out the island, and I actually want to do that a bit more. I want to finish mapping out the island. So that's something that I'm gonna be working on like straight away right now. So I just have a bunch of small little things, like I want to do this. I also want to put in some nether portals on the other sides of the island, and then I also want to drop down the shulker box storage system. So we're going to be doing this in between finishing the haunted house. So let's get started on that stuff right now. And there we have it. This is the last map that I needed to finish mapping out our island. So yeah, looking really cool. Let's go and put these up. So I've just got a very temporary location for this map, but I think once I start building my base, I am going to put it somewhere in there. So this one goes up there, this one goes up there, and then this one in the middle. And now we can place this one back. And yeah, there is our island looking very cool. So we are missing some stuff over this side and some stuff over this side. But yeah, we can add to those in a bit, and we haven't really built anything there anyway. So yeah, that's really cool. You can see our iron farm, our pumpkin smasher right there, and of course the trading hall up there. Alright, let's move on to some of the other projects. I think what I'm going to do right now is actually make those nether portals. Okay, so guys, I think I want to have one portal over here, like on this hill, and then another one sort of in the middle, maybe like just near the sugarcane farm, and then another one over this side over here, because it is pretty far to run across there, especially from like this side over to there. So we can definitely put a portal, and hopefully that'll make traveling a lot faster. So I'm going to mark down those coordinates and go into the nether. Alright, moment of truth for this back portal. Let's see if it links up. This is the one near the trading hall. No, it doesn't. It goes straight to this one. Why is that? Maybe if I break this one and place in, because that portal's not going to be there. Maybe if I light this one and go through, it'll work. Let me see. Yeah, I put these mycelium borders around because I don't want the cows or skeleton horses to go through. Okay, let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. And yeah, so that worked. Okay, let's see if it goes back through here now. Let's see if these linked up. And yes, it did. Okay, great. So yeah, we're all linked up now with the trading hall. Now let's do the other two portals. Well, this is a bit of a predicament. I just lit the portal in the nether and it came out right here. So hopefully if I break this and light this one, we shouldn't have any issues. They should link up now. I think what I need to do is I need to light the portals before I come in on the other side. I think that's what's causing problems, because right now I have the portals in the overworld not lit. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, let me take down this this portal. Uh-oh. This is not good. Let me see if I can push these guys back through here. This is what I wanted not to happen, so I might need to put doors or something around all of my portals. So hopefully when we go through here, this should link up with the Guardian Temple portal that I just built. And yes, it does. Okay, great. So yeah, that is the Guardian Temple. This is actually really close to our base. Our base is just off the horizon there. So yeah, we can definitely come back here and conquer that ocean monument in the near future. I'm not sure I'll build a Guardian farm, but we could definitely think about conquering the monument. So yeah, this is basically just a straight shot from our original portals. So that's cool. Means we can have this long tunnel. Jeez, those guys are loud. But yeah, let's try link up that end portal as well. So the end portal was a bit further than I initially anticipated, but yeah, it's down there now. And this is the pathway back to our base. So it's a bit far here, but yeah, it should be fine. So eventually we'll make this into an iceboat road. But yeah, this is way closer than the other end portal, which is like ages and ages away. So yeah, great to have our own private sort of end portal here. And now we can just, yeah, run through, and this is our portal back to the center of our base, I think. Yeah, this should be the center of our base. And then the other two portals there are for the other sides. Yep, yeah, oh wait, no, okay, this is this one. Alright, so, yeah, basically when we come out there, we'll come out here. Then we can sort of, yeah, fly over, which is perfect. Alright, so yeah, that's sort of all of the projects I wanted to work on in regards to my base, except for this one. So I'm just going to move this down by a block, and then we'll head back to the gaming district and finish on our haunted house. Alright guys, so yeah, pretty simple. Just drop that down a block. I think this looks way nicer because it's like in the ground now, and this thing is able to stand out a bit more. Yeah, so I think that looks really good. I decided to use emerald blocks just for redstone, just because I can basically. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, and I think that this should all work. However, I still need to test it with a full shulker box. But yeah, we'll have to move all of these other ones over there right now, so let's do that. So we were finally able to get some ink. I actually went to the spawn chunks, and that seemed to solve it. So yeah, we got Rockstar over there doing the Pixies maze, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think this looks great with the black concrete. It like really makes it look ominous in there, and you can't really see what's going on. So yeah, I think it's coming together really good now, and all I need to do is build the interior, which is pretty cool. So what I'm thinking we are going to do is have a slime block elevator just here. So let's get our sticky piston and our slime block out. So basically the player's going to come in here, and they'll stand on here, and then the slime block will, yeah, push them up basically. So yeah, if we're standing here, we get bounced up. Yeah, and that'll perfect. Yeah, that'll put us on the top layer, which is perfect. Okay, great. So I'm gonna try and make this now, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so I finished up the interior, and we are nearly done with this build. All we need to do is basically make the books. So I need to come up with some starter stories. So basically what I need to do is just come up with the themes for the stories, and then sort of get it started so that other players can come in and write their line and then move on. So yeah, we've got, this will be the theme for one story, like this will be the representation of that. And then down here, we're going to need to place in the instruction book just there so that people can read the instructions and make sure they know what to do. Yeah, when they come in. Now so we added the slime block launcher, but yeah, if you have bad connection like I do, yeah, it works very rarely. But yeah, so it does work sometimes. However, we did have to add the ladders just in case. So there we go, center stories or use ladders. So yeah, I might get you guys to come up with some stories. So if you can leave your suggestions in the comments, that'd be great. And then yeah, we'll come back to this project after that video has been uploaded. We'll finish the stories, and we'll also work on the terraforming. So yeah, basically terraforming all of this area around here. But yeah, apart from that, I think this is coming along really good. I'm really liking the building and stuff. So yeah, hopefully we can finish this up after this video comes out. And I'm really keen to see your guys' ideas for stories and stuff that we can get started in there. I started doing some terraforming now, so I started on the retaining wall here. And yeah, I think it's coming along pretty good, using a lot of just different blocks to sort of mix it up and make it look pretty nice. And yeah, I think it's coming together pretty good. I am quite happy with it. So I'm just going to keep on building this up, and then we can actually start work on changing the mycelium for pods or grass and like pathway blocks. And then eventually we'll move on to some other things like trees and stuff. But this is going to be, it's quite a long project, so yeah, I think this will be a good episode. However, I think I'm going to change the whole idea of the haunted house from the book and stories to something else with like an actual minigame where, we can make we can make a few diamonds here and there. So hopefully, we'll get started on that after I finish all of the terraforming and stuff. And I hate these phantoms. I'm just about finished with the retaining wall here, and yeah, I think it's coming along pretty nicely. I think it looks pretty good. I got some nice details here. I might actually want to put another one of these in, and let's get a few more stairs just to put in some detail down the bottom, because I don't think I did that on this particular one. Put in some buttons just like so, and yeah, there we go. That should be all of this done. I think what I was going to do is I was actually going to walk you through how I go do a panel, like one of these things. So we've got the final panel here. So what I usually do is for these ones that are odd, I have the taller side take up more blocks, just because I think that would be more realistic. So just sort of, spam, place, whatever you like. I usually like to have groups of things. So there's a nice little group of the stone bricks there. We'll get some 2 pieces of stone, maybe a upside down stair could look pretty nice, just like that. And then we'll place something behind there. Don't want to place more stone brick because we already have some. Some of this acacia wood could look really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we need some of these spruce wood, just like this, because that's what I'm doing at the base of these, like that. So this one actually drops down 2 blocks. So I might increase this by 1 so that it doesn't drop down as significantly, just by a block there. And then we can place in another piece of concrete, maybe just like that. Get some cobblestone, I think, because we don't think we've used much cobblestone. No, we haven't used any. Get 2 pieces of cobblestone there. Now it'd be nice to add a cobblestone stair there. Then probably a stone brick one, just like that. I think could look pretty good. And we'll add in our, so this actually needs to be down a block, so we'll add in our maybe a stone slab here. Then we'll put our wall, another one, then another wall, another 2 bits of wall, just like that. And to sort of beef this up a bit, we'll put a torch on that one there. So yeah, that's how I usually do a panel. Just sort of go around, place the blocks, and if I have maybe too much of one thing, I'll go through and change it up a bit. So yeah, I think that looks a bit better. Place in maybe another stair there, put a slab, and then we'll put a cobblestone wall just there. Perfect. Now we can place in our button. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So that should hopefully be the retaining wall all done. And I don't think we'll need to put something on this side. I think that should be fine. Yeah, I'm really happy with this retaining wall. I am going to go ahead and put some pathway blocks behind. So I've already started on that here, because I think that could look pretty good. And yeah, then we can start work on the actual ground around the front of the mansion, or the haunted house. I just finished this tree, and it's a tree with no leaves. That's mainly because it's Halloween, so there aren't going to be any leaves on the trees, I don't think. But yeah, I think that makes it look a little bit more spooky. And yeah, hopefully it looks alright. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments, because yeah, it might be too thick down at the base. It might be too thick. But I think it's looking alright. We're going to start moving on to actually making our sort of fenced off area, which is where we're going to have our little mini game. So I'm going to start placing down some fences right now. So this is where all of the fences are going to go. Yeah, it's just meant to be a really sort of rough outline of where the sort of haunted house extends to. So yeah, we just have a few clumps here, single posts, a few little clumps, just sort of linking it, and of course it goes up against the retaining wall. which, yeah, it's really growing on me. This whole house and retaining wall and stuff is really growing on me. I think the more that I build here, like, to add to this, the sort of better it starts to look, and yeah, the more I like it. But I am, yeah, starting to enjoy it a lot. I think it's really going to fit in well with Pixie's Maze here. So yeah, I'm just really happy to be adding something to like the community areas rather than just building on my own little island. This place is really starting to come together now. So I went ahead and placed in all of these droppers. So the minigame that I'm going to be making is something called Button Blitz, and basically there are going to be 30 droppers around the haunted house that all have a button on top of them or beside them. So like this one has a button beside it, and this one has a button on top, obviously. So when there's something inside, if you push the button, that item will be just like dropped out. So what we can do with this is go ahead and make a mini game. So I'm going to be calling it Button Blitz, and the droppers are going to have either no items or some items in them, and basically you pay 1 diamond and then you get to hit 3 of the droppers, and you can make your money back or you can go out at a loss. So yeah, that's the whole premise of the game. But basically I'm putting this in right now because I did want to have something here for people to play before we do these stories, because it's going to be a few days before I'm able to put the stories in, because I'm waiting for the video to go up. So yeah, Button Blitz. Let's go ahead and finish filling in the floor. I think this place is really starting to look nice, so let's go ahead and finish it off. Okay guys, good news. I think we are done. We are finally done with the building and landscape of this project. Let's fly up here. Oh yeah, that is looking good. I really like that. Yeah, I think it's turned out really well. So let's stand up here. Basically, what we've got is a whole bunch of these spruce saplings with string on top of them. Basically, the string is to make sure that they don't grow, because if they do grow, it would be quite bad. But I don't think they grow on coarse dirt anyway. But hopefully the string should just make that impossible. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think that yeah, it turned out really well. The tree's nice, the house is nice, of course, the landscaping is good. So I'm just, yeah, it's really good to see this build finally like complete and working. So that's awesome. Yeah, let's get up here. Oh, we did get up. So I think what I'm going to do right now is put in the games. Yeah, so we'll have a sign about how to play Button Blitz up here. So basically players have to come in here, they will see the sign, and then they can go out and play. So let's yeah, let's do that right now, and we'll fill in the droppers with the stuff. So I'm not actually going to show me putting stuff in the droppers in this episode, so you will have to check out the other people's episodes to see who wins and who doesn't. But there are exactly 30 droppers around here, and basically I'm going to make it so that there is stuff in pretty much all of them. No, the trees are growing. No. No. Why you gotta do me like this? Why? Okay, let me show you what I've done. So I went ahead and yeah, made all of the, yeah, I made a little dude here that says place payment in the chest, and he's pointing towards the diamond, so that looks pretty cool. This is an extremely expensive armor stand. It's got backup elytra and our yeah, backup boots and backup leggings on it, as well as a silverfish head, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the armor stand. We've got the Button Blitz info. So yeah, good few pages, and then people put their winnings on the end here. So I'm gonna leave people to read it out in their videos, because it's a little bit funny. And then yeah, let's all we need to do now, literally all we need to do, is stock up the droppers, and then we'll be done with this game. So I went ahead and finished off this game. It's looking pretty good now, and I filled the droppers with a bunch of like random items. So some of them have like mending books, some of them have diamonds, some of them have emerald blocks, emeralds, and diamond blocks. So yeah, there's a huge, and then the other ones have pumpkins. So there's a huge assortment of items that you can get, and basically each dropper has like some amount in them. So some are guaranteed, like diamonds, others you might get like an emerald block or a emerald or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. and the way that I've stocked it up, hopefully I shouldn't have to restock it ever. Like, yeah, just basically that should happen. But if, yeah, people really like it and they play it a lot, then of course we can easily restock this. Just come back here. We did dip into our emeralds a bit, but yeah, we still got a lot there, so that's fine. Yeah, that is going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We did, well, we did quite a bit. It was really good to fix up those things in our base, and of course finish off the haunted house, the retaining wall, and the actual landscaping. So I'm really happy with how this came out. Hopefully you guys are too, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.